Hello friends, welcome to Oma's and Opa's Lifestyle. Today I'm going to make some pecan pie cookies. They're delicious and they're very easy to make. And what you need for the cookie dough is a half a cup of butter, and it needs to be melted. And then you need a half a cup of regular granulated sugar, 1 large egg yolk, 1 teaspoon vanilla, 1 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour, a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. But because I didn't have unsalted butter, I'm not going to add the salt. And what I did is I combined the melted butter, the sugar, the large egg yolk, and the vanilla. I took my mixer and I beat all that together. I mixed it thoroughly until it became a creamy mass. Once I done that, I put my flour in and I just folded that flour under. You just do it with a spoon and fold it under. You'll get a dough. It's not sticky, it's crumbly, almost like a pie crust dough, but this has got sugar in it and vanilla, so it'll be a little bit different. What we do next, we get our pan. This is almost like a muffin pan, but it's shallow. Got 12 cavities in it. It's shallow. I got this on Amazon. It's a Wilton. This is what I'm using. And all you do is you take, about a 1.5-inch ball. You roll them into a ball. You put it in your pan. You just kind of in there evenly. And this is what your filling is going into. I'm going to show you another one. This is a really soft dough. It's buttery. It doesn't stick. It goes in there really easy. And it doesn't take a whole lot. It's almost like a pie crust that you want to put in there. You can do this with a cupcake pan. You don't have to have this pan. You just do it with a cupcake and just put the dough maybe 1 inch up the side, no more than that, and then you can add your filling. I'm going to finish these up. So this is what it looks like. I'm not going to bore you with watching me to make the rest of those. I'm going to do that and then we'll come back and we'll mix the filling up. So I'll see you in just a second. Okay, so back and I finished lining my pan. There's 12 of them. They don't have to be pretty because they're going to rise a little bit and they're even out. So now I'm going to show you how to do the filling. So what we need for the filling is half a cup of chopped pecans, 1/4 cup of brown sugar, and they want that packed, so pack it down. A 1/4 cup of light corn syrup, 1 tablespoon of butter. This is not quite melted, but it will be by the time I get it mixed all in. A 1/2 teaspoon of my vanilla, and it says a pinch of salt. Again, I used salted butter, so I'm not going to add that salt at the end. And what they want you to do is take the butter, the brown sugar, the Cairo syrup, so it's not going to come out really easy. All right, and we're going to add our 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. Okay, good. What we're going to do is we're going to mix this. Now, if your Cairo syrup is really thick, it's not really wanting to mix, I put this in the microwave for about 15 seconds, and it should be better. This is so good, guys. Take a minute to give us a thumbs up and to like and subscribe. We really appreciate it. We're still working on our videos. We're not perfect. We're doing what we can. Cairo syrup, it melts a little bit, so it's easier to mix this up. Butter and the vanilla, and it's a real runny there. Just make sure it's all the way mixed up, that your butter is all in it. We're going to add our nuts. I put a little bit more than a 1/2 cup in there. We like nuts on there, so it's a really sticky mess right now. Just a few more. Opa's behind the camera. He's watching me, making sure I'm doing everything right. He loves these. We almost had a fight last time over who got the last one.
They are pretty good, and I did want them all.
So what you want to do is you want to preheat your oven to 350. And these are going to bake 12 to 15 minutes. Just depends on how your oven bakes. If it's hot or if it's on the cool side and what altitude you're at. Just kind of after about 10 minutes, see if they're good. So all I do, I have a cookie scooper right here. And all I do is I just take one of these, put it in there, and just mash it down. That's all we do. Okay. And if you want more in there, you can make up a little bit more. We can make a half a recipe and it'll give you a little bit more. But it does rise a little bit in the oven. So you want to be careful how much you put in there. You just put that in there. The sugar is going to melt in the oven, and it's going to provide just some liquid, which is going to spread in there. It's going to look like a little pecan pie. Okay, I'm going to finish the rest of these, and then I'm going to put them in the oven. And when they come out of the oven, I will come back to you and show you how they turned out. Okay, so got them out of the oven. As I said, I baked them at 350 for 15 minutes. And they're crunchy on the outside, and they look beautiful. Let me give you a close-up of them. I'll be right back. Okay, so here you go. Here's your close-up. They really smell so good. They're still cooling off, otherwise I would have ate one already. So if you like this recipe, like and subscribe, and we'll be back with another video soon. Who knows what it's going to be? Bye.